Hello, world travelers! I hope your suitcases are packed and your plane tickets are ready to go because today we are taking a trip around the world. There are so many amazing places in our world that have been explored and made famous over thousands of years. 7 of the most amazing places from the ancient world became known as the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Today, only one of these 7 places is still standing. The Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built in Egypt over 4,000 years ago. The rest of these ancient wonders have been destroyed. In 2007, a man named Bernard Weber from Switzerland decided to make a new list of the 7 wonders. He had people from all around the world vote for their favorite monuments. Many people campaigned for their favorites. Millions of votes were cast, even kids were allowed to vote, and the winners were named the new 7 wonders of the world. Join me today to take a trip of these new 7 wonders. We'll map our journey along the way. Print out the world map from the resources attached to this video if you would like. You could also find a world map or a globe around your house to follow along. You can also print out the passport from the resources attached to this video. Instructions are included for how to assemble your passport. If you can't print the passport at home, make your own. You will need 7 pages in your passport. On the front of your passport, you'll write your name, right here. And this is what each page on the inside will look like. After we visit each wonder of the world, you can pause the video and record where you visited on this line. Then, in the space below, you can either draw a picture of the wonder on the page or write some of the information that you learned. If your bags are packed, your plane ticket is ready along with your passport and your map, then you are ready to go. Bon voyage! We are on our plane and heading towards our first wonder of the world, which is Machu Picchu. If you have your map printed out of the world, look for South America. You'll see South America is the continent right below North America where we live, and you'll see I put a star right here where Machu Picchu is, and you can also see that red arrow pointing to where Machu Picchu is. You can pause this video if you need a few minutes to put a star on your own map where Machu Picchu is. Machu Picchu is a city that was built over 500 years ago in the mountains in Peru by the Incas. They didn't live there for long. Many Incan cities were destroyed by the Spanish invaders, but historians don't think the Spanish ever found Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu was discovered with the help of a farmer who lived nearby in 1911. This was just 109 years ago. It was discovered by an archaeologist who wasn't even looking for Machu Picchu. He was there looking for something else. Machu Picchu has walls, terraces, stairways, and ramps. You can see these terraces are the flat areas. Many people visit Machu Picchu today. You can, at this time, pause the video and turn to page 1 in your passport. Make sure you write down that you visited Machu Picchu. Draw a picture of Machu Picchu, or you can write some of the interesting facts that you learned about our first wonder of the world. When you've done that, you can press play on the video and we will head to our next destination. All right, travelers, we are ready to head to our second wonder of the new world. Here we go. We are staying in South America to visit the Christ the Redeemer statue. If you look at your world map, you'll see that, again, the Christ the Redeemer statue is in the continent of South America. However, it is on the east side of the continent. You can see that red arrow that points right at the star, which is about where this statue is found. You can pause this video to mark the Christ the Redeemer statue on your own map. This statue was built in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, between 1926 and 1931. Christ the Redeemer is the newest wonder of the world. The engineers changed the design many times before building this 98-foot statue of Jesus, who looks like he is welcoming people to Rio. Today, tourists can travel up the mountain to the base of the statue. So you can see the base of the statue here. Tourists are able to walk all around that statue. At this time, you can pause the video, turn to your second page in your passport, and be sure to record that you have visited Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. You can draw a picture of the statue or write some of the information down that you learned. When you're ready to head to our next destination, press play. All right, world travelers, fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. We are headed north to Chichen Itza. And if we look at our map, you will see that Chichen Itza is in North America. You can see the star here right on the Yucatan Peninsula. That red arrow is pointing to about where you would find Chichen Itza on your map. You can pause and mark this wonder of the world on your own map if you would like. Chichen Itza was built in 600 AD by the Maya people in what is Mexico today. It was a powerful city for about 600 more years after it was built. The different people who lived there over the years built plazas, churches, temples, ball courts, and even the popular pyramid El Castillo, which means the castle. You can see El Castillo right here. There are 91 steps on each side of the pyramid and one step on the very top. If you add up 91 times 4 plus one more step, it will add up to 365 steps total, the same number of days in a year. Today, many people visit the ruins. If you would like, at this time, pause the video and be sure to record Chichen Itza on the third page of your passport. Once you are done, press play to head to the next spot on our journey. All right, travelers, here we go. We are headed across seas. We are going to fly across the Pacific Ocean, and we will arrive in the continent of Asia to visit the Great Wall of China. Again, you can mark the Great Wall of China on your own map if you'd like to pause the video and put a star in the continent of Asia, which is where you would find the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is about 4,000 feet long and took over 2,000 years of building and rebuilding to make it the wall that it is today. The wall was originally built to protect those in ancient China from invaders. The wall is made from different materials in different areas because the builders used what they could find nearby. Limestone, granite, bricks, wood, and dirt were all used in the construction of the Great Wall of China. You can see some closer up images of what the Great Wall of China looks like today in some parts. And at this time, pause the video, turn to the fourth page of your passport, and be sure to record your stop at the Great Wall of China. All right, travelers, again, fasten your seatbelts, and we are headed to our fifth wonder of the world. We are going to stay in the continent of Asia. We are traveling to the country of India. You can see here on the map our star that marks where the Taj Mahal is found. Take a minute to pause the video and mark the Taj Mahal on your own world map. The Taj Mahal was built in Agra, India, starting in 1632. When the emperor's wife died, he wanted a magnificent tomb to be built for her. The Taj Mahal took over 20 years to build. Elephants even helped with the construction. The mausoleum is very detailed. Today, millions of people visit the Taj Mahal every year. The government has even made orders for air pollution to be controlled in the area to prevent damage to the outside of the building. Here is an image of the inside of the Taj Mahal. You can see lots of grand detail. And here is the outside, which is also surrounded by gardens, as you can see on the map. Take a moment to pause this video and record the Taj Mahal on your 5th page of your passport. World travelers, we have 2 stops left to go. Let's head to Petra. If you take a look on your map, you can see that we need to head west to Petra, which is in the country of Jordan. Mark Petra on your own world map if you'd like. Petra was an ancient city in Jordan. It was a center for trade about 2,000 years ago. Caravans of camels would carry silk and spices. They carved tombs and buildings in the stone. The ancient city even engineered a way to get water. When people began to trade by traveling by sea, less people came through Petra. There were several earthquakes that damaged the city. The city was rediscovered in 1812, and excavations have continued since then. Today, tourists can visit Petra, but some of the monuments are being damaged because there are so many visitors. At this time, pause the video and make sure to record your stop in Petra. All right, world travelers, we have just one wonder left to go, and we are headed to the continent of Europe to find the Colosseum. If you look on your map, Europe is a small continent, and the Colosseum is found in the country of Italy, which is a peninsula. A peninsula is a land that is surrounded by water on 3 sides. So if you see a peninsula right in this area, that is where Italy is, and that is where we will find the Colosseum. Be sure that you mark this final 7th wonder of the New World on your map. The Colosseum was opened in Rome in 80 AD, which was almost 2,000 years ago. The Colosseum was the largest amphitheater the Romans had built. It was used as a stadium for almost 500 years. The citizens of Rome would go to watch competitions. There was room for 50,000 people. The building was very impressive and decorative. Eventually, it wasn't taken care of anymore. Weather, natural disasters, and people had ruined about 2/3 of the Colosseum by the 1900s. Over the last 30 years, people have worked to restore it, and today many people visit the Colosseum. So here you can see an image of the inside and the outside. Be sure to pause the video and record this final destination on the 7th page of your passport. Check out our world map and all of the places that we have visited. We have visited 4 continents and 7 wonders of the world. On the back of your passport, take some time to think about your favorite wonder of the world. Perhaps you will decide to do more learning about this wonder. There are many great resources and virtual tours of the 7 wonders of the world that you can find on the internet with your parents' help. Thank you so much for taking this trip with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you get some time to explore many virtual trips on your own this summer.